morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday! And of course, since it is Wednesday, where else would we be other than my all-time favorite Goodwill? And now, for the second week in a row, I'm starting things off with Star Wars and horror. No complaints here. Plenty of gems within this cart, but unfortunately, most of it is scratched. But not all of it. Wow, a brand new factory sealed copy of Altered States for only $2. What a great deal. Unfortunately, the disc is loose inside. Last week, a few of you guys pointed out that I passed on Silent Fall. Well, I did actually see it, and this is a movie that is on my wish list, but unfortunately, the disc is in horrible condition. Awesome, but scratched. Also scratched. They have definitely gotten in a ton of great titles this week. Unfortunately, just most of it is scratched. Well, like I said, plenty of great titles today, but unfortunately, plenty of scratched discs. So, I think that's it for the movies. Let's go see what the rest of the store has to offer. Well, they might not have any Disney mugs or Goosebumps books, but I'm okay with that. Well, guys, I do believe that does about do it for Goodwill, and even though there were a lot of scratches today, I still managed to find some pretty amazing titles. So let's get home and let's take a look at everything that I picked up. Alright guys, back home from my all-time favorite Goodwill, and I gotta admit, I was getting a little worried today while looking around. A lot of what I was seeing was in really bad condition. Scratched discs, Blu-rays that were completely missing, VHS tapes with mold, a lot of stuff not looking too good. However, I did find quite a few diamonds within all that rough, so let's see what all I grabbed. And first up, as usual, what I picked up for the Cinema Sickness store. Grabbed a lot of VHS tapes, but a few DVDs as well. So as you saw, first thing I came across was another copy of the Star Wars Trilogy box set. This is awesome. I just grabbed one of these last week. Always have to pick these up for the store because they always sell. What a fantastic find. Very excited about that. And then, again, right off the bat, some more horror. We have Nightmare on Elm Street. This is pretty cool because this is the new line release, which I never come across. Maybe you guys do, but I never see this. I always see the older media release, but the actual new line release, I never come across. So this is pretty cool. I was really excited about this. Love that artwork as well. That's amazing. So of course, it's horror. Had to pick it up for the store. And then some Pixar here with, is it Jerry's Game? Am I pronouncing that name right? This is interesting. I actually don't know the story behind this release. If you guys know, leave a comment down below because I'm curious. I do have a copy of this within my own personal collection, but this is really interesting. It's just the short by itself. There's no UPC, so my guess is this was packaged with something. I'm really not sure, but again, I have a copy of this. It's pretty cool, so I had to grab a copy for the store as well. And then something else I own within my own collection, we have Batman, the original serial adventures, the original serial adventures of Batman, volumes 1 and 2. Look at that artwork. I love it. That is amazing. I love like the neon pink and the neon blue. It's cheesy, it's ridiculous, and it's awesome. So what cool pickups. Had to grab both of those. Obviously, I will be selling these together as a set. Then another copy of Josh and Sam. I just had a copy of this for sale at the store. It sold last week, so very cool to come across another copy already to replace the copy that sold. That is great. I believe is this out of print or never been released to DVD here in the States? I forget, it's one of the two, but anyway, very cool. And then, of course, I had to grab some horror comedy with My Boyfriend's Back. I love this movie. It is so good. This is actually a horror movie. I mean, again, it's kind of horror comedy, but still a horror-related title that my wife actually introduced me to, which is crazy because my wife's not the biggest fan of, like, horror, even horror comedy. She really doesn't really care for anything horror. And she was like, "You never see My Boyfriend's Back? You gotta check that movie out." And I did and loved it. This was many years ago, but still, it's crazy when I think about that this movie, of all movies, was introduced to me by my wife. Weird. So anyway, it's fantastic. It's amazing. If you haven't seen this movie, see it. It's really good. Some great 80s great 80s cheese right there. I love it. Then some DVDs. We have Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2. I know most people probably have these, but they were both in perfect condition. I figured I'd grab them, sell them as I said at the store. I mean, these movies are great. If you don't have them, why? They're really, really good. So, again, grabbing both of these for the store because they were in perfect condition, and I figured I could sell them as a set. Are we getting a Kick-Ass 3? I remember hearing some stuff that, like, we were, even though we're not supposed to. I remember, like, years ago, they were like, after this one came out, it was, no, there will not be a third one. It's not going to happen. And then I heard something recently about them doing a third movie. So if you guys know, again, leave a comment down below. I'm curious about that. I would love to see a third movie, but I thought Hit Girl, I can't remember her name. Who's the chick who plays Hit Girl? Anyway, I thought she was, like, done. She said, no more. I want nothing to do with this series anymore. So you guys let me know. Leave a comment. Because if she's not in it, then I'm not very excited, so I don't know, we'll see. And then also, the last thing I picked up for the store was the 4 Film Favorites Final Destination Collection, with Final Destination 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very cool. I love these movies. Definitely movies I kind of grew up with. I remember seeing these in the theaters all the time, so very cool, great movies. And to this day, anytime I drive past a truck, pretty much carrying anything, I freak out. So awesome, very cool. Had to grab that again for the store. So that was everything I grabbed for the Cinematic This store on Instagram. But I also picked up some awesomeness for me. This is great. This I actually almost grabbed for the store until I realized I didn't actually own a DVD copy of this. And that is AFI's 100 Years, 100 Years, 100 Movies. This is pretty cool. I actually had a copy of this on VHS. Then I replaced my VHS copy with a Laserdisc copy. And I think that's why I thought I had it on DVD, because I had the Laserdisc copy, but as it turns out, I only have it on Laserdisc, so I wanted it on DVD as well. I will still be keeping my Laserdisc copy, obviously, but I definitely want a DVD copy to go along with it, so almost posted this to the store. Glad I didn't. This is for me. This is awesome. Had to grab that. Very, very cool. And then I figured, why not a bit of an upgrade? We have the 20th anniversary edition of Hellraiser. I have just the standard single release, which really has, let's see, commentary and a featurette. That's all it's on here. Whereas this has interviews and more interviews and more interviews. It has the same featurette. Let's see, another featurette, the commentary, so TV spots, so all kinds of stuff on here that's not on this release. So I figured, again, why not upgrade? Great movie, and why not have some special features? So pretty cool. So that was really it for what I found actually like on the shelves. I thought, okay, I'm grabbing 2 things. One of them, technically a title I already own, and the other one is a title I already own, and I'm just getting an upgrade. So, yeah, basically upgrading 2 titles. I thought that was going to be about it. Kind of a letdown. I mean, you know, cool, but I want more for my own collection. And then, as I was looking around for Disney mugs and maybe some Goosebumps books and who knows what else, these were laying together on the shelf. So my assumption is somebody wanted these and then went, never mind, and put them on the shelf. I have no idea, but I'm glad I saw these because I had to pick them up. First thing we have is the Dick Cavett Show Comic Legends. Grab this for, well, you know what? I forgot how much I paid exactly, but I can tell you that for everything I picked up today, if I didn't already say this, I paid $14 even for everything I picked up today. Pretty good deal. That's awesome. Do the math there. That's amazing. So yeah, the Dick Cavett Show, Comic Legends, brand new factory sealed. This is awesome. I don't even know how many discs this is. A 4-disc set, so very, very cool. Again, this is brand new. It's factory sealed, never been opened. What an amazing find. That was really cool. And then this was great as well, and I did check every single disc. See how many discs this is? 10-disc set. Yeah, I checked every one. We have Candid Camera, 5 Decades of Smiles. How cool is that? I've actually never seen this set. By the way, both of these are shout releases, so these probably cost a pretty penny if you buy them new. So again, I've never actually seen this set out in the wild before. This was awesome. I, of course, had to grab it. Has all the discs. They're all in perfect condition. This was a pretty amazing find. I love this. I remember watching Candid Camera a lot when I was a kid. I never really watched it as an adult or anything like that, but as a kid, I used to watch this show quite a bit because I think my dad was a big fan of it and he used to watch it all the time. So very, very cool. This is amazing. Yeah, I had to grab it, and just goes to show you guys, you might look through all the media, but just look around the rest of the store because you never know what you might find just randomly lying around, like some awesomeness like this. Had I not checked the rest of the store, I wouldn't have gotten these, and that would have been a shame. So very, very awesome. So all right, guys, there you go. That is it. That is everything I picked up from Goodwill today. So some pretty cool things for me. I'm pretty darn excited, and a lot of awesomeness for the store. That is amazing. There was a whole bunch more I would have loved to have picked up, especially in that cart. They actually wheeled that cart out as I was looking through the movies. I believe it was the manager of the store. He's like, here you go. So I was like, awesome. That was so nice of him to do. But unfortunately, about 90% of what I was looking at in there was scratched. I think there was a Final Destination Blu-ray that was missing the actual Blu-ray disc. A lot of the VHS, again, were destroyed. So a lot of what was in there, unfortunately, was in really bad condition. But again, I did find a few good titles, even though a lot of it was just damaged. Ugh, I'm so mad. I hate when I come across really good stuff and it's in really bad condition. That drives me nuts because I want to buy it, but I can't. So, all right, guys, again, that is it. So, as always, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And, of course, don't forget to check out Patreon, where you can help support the show. The simple donation of $1 a month. That's only $12 a year or more if you like. Really does help out, goes a long way, and goes right back into these videos. Also, be sure to check out Spreadshirt.com, where you can grab yourself one of many different designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts. Again, proceeds do help the show, and most certainly head over to Cinema Sickness. Well, yeah, you can head over to cinemasix.com if you want, but head over to the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media. So much cool stuff over there I recently listed. And again, you guys get first dibs, so if you don't see any of this stuff listed there, send me either a direct message at the store or send me an email at store@cinemasickness.com asking for some of this if you're interested, because again, you guys get first dibs. I will wait a day or two to actually list this stuff. So if you don't see it, it might actually still be available, so hit me up. So again, you do not need to have an Instagram account to either buy or to shop on the store, and I can ship internationally. So again, links to all that can be found down below in the description of this video. All right, I'm going to go now, guys. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. And for the second week in a row, starting things off with Star Wars and horror and very noisy children.